Hello again, it's Todd.
And Claire.
And we're back for another video. And if you have seen our other video, one or two, you may notice we're always wearing the same clothing. Well, that's because we're all filming this and all the same day. In future, it's possible we may have different clothing in the future. So we'll hope for that. Look forward to that. It'll be pretty exciting. This video is not a mystery box. Our last one was a mystery box. This video is just some returns through the mail I got from some people I sent to. I expect my daughters will not be excited at all or even know who these people are. But part of...
I expect that too.
The vast majority of my autograph collection in the past 8 years, 10 years, has been in person. But prior to that, because we live in a podunk town in the middle of nowhere, we don't get a whole lot of celebrities coming through our place. So I have done in the past through the mail autographs, and I started doing that a little bit again back when COVID shut down the world last March. So going forward, when we get a couple successes or two, we'll do a video and find out what they are. Today's are not going to be as much of a surprise, because they're my tubes. I like putting big ones on the wall, so I have 13 by 19s that I send out to people very occasionally. Mostly it's just 8 by 10s and 8. Yeah, I was gonna be sorry to see you. Mostly it's just 8 by 10s, 8.5 by 11s. But this actually will have some 13 by 19s because of that, because it's a tube. I know exactly who it's coming back from. So these aren't a surprise, but we'll do this one first, and this is coming from a person in Utah, and it was sent out, I don't want to say 3 months ago or so, but because of where it's coming from, I know what it is, but it still will be fun to get it back because it can go up on the sports wall.
Oh, it's sports.
It is sports. I know you're going to be excited for this.
I'm very excited.
All right, so it is for our sports wall, Zach Wilson, quarterback of BYU this past season.
That's hot.
And and going forward, he should be drafted in the first round of the NFL draft. It'll be interesting to see what team he goes to play for. Many young quarterbacks have their careers either accelerated or derailed by who drafts them. So, to get a bunch of hate here, let's just say, as long as he avoids the New York Jets, I'm sure he'll do fine. He gets drafted by the New York Jets, all bets are off. So the second tube, this one is going to be, if you didn't know who Zach Wilson was because you don't do sports autographs, well, you're even less likely to know who this one is, because it's from a Broadway actress and her husband.
And how would that be even less than someone who...
Well, because Broadway is not well known except for those who are fans of Broadway. They're very talented performers, but most people don't know. This is going to shock you, but she is involved, or was involved, in Rock of Ages. So.
You got a Rock of Ages autograph, didn't you?
Yeah. So let's...
What was that?
All right. So let's hold these out. Hold
There's
these
quite
out.
a few in there.
There are. She went the extra mile. Okay. So this one is from Lauren Zachrin, and that's an 8 by 10 of her. She's done many plays on Broadway, and the one I'm a fan of most is Rock of Ages, because that's my favorite play, but she's also been in Legally Blonde and We Are the Tigers, and...
Wait, she was in Legally Blonde?
Yes.
Why didn't you get her autograph from that?
Because.
We like that a lot.
So she also, her husband and her do a, well, she's kind of more guest starred, but her husband has a YouTube comedy channel called The Cloons, Kloons, and this is a picture from that where they have a series where they switch bodies. So she's playing as him, he's playing as her, and they explore what would happen if you switched bodies with your partner to see what would happen in life, to see what's different between male and female. And it's an interesting look, and so I recommend that. So I sent that because that's one of my favorite series that they've done. And he also has he also has one where he plays a male volleyball player, and I just found it hilarious, the concept behind wearing what the females wear as a male. And so he was a good sport and signed that. And then the big ones, I already know. I am working on getting a poster signed by all the former Cherries of Rock of Ages. So she's starting it off. If you can see, will you hold this? So
Sure.
hold the bottom left corner so you can see it. So anyway, that's her right there. She signed above her. And you know, that will eventually hopefully get more. And then for our wall, we also have a big, I'll let you see it pass, picture of her performing as Sherry in Rock of Ages. So once again, that's Lauren Zachrin. Combine that with Zach Wilson, who was the quarterback, and that is today's haul. It's pretty exciting to get back the big ones because they are a little bit more of a financial investment, and they take a little longer usually. And so what are your thoughts? Pretty excited, huh? Yeah, so these were all for me. That's the one you want?
It's the one I'm most concerned about.
Well, you're probably not old enough. I wouldn't say I would advise that series for teenagers by any way, but
good. I wouldn't watch it.
I would recommend it. It's a funny series, and just sketch comedy. So anyway, I think that's all for today. We'll hope we get to make another video soon because that means we got something interesting in the mail. Anything you want to say?
Is that the thing that like you had, like Burger Joe make?
I don't know what you're pointing to, but let's
The
talk.
Sherry poster thing.
Oh no, I made it. They didn't end up doing it. I did.
Oh.
So anyway, that's it. Thank you. Once again, if you have any comments, we probably won't listen to them.
Unless they're nice.
but who knows? So thanks a lot. Talk to you later.